Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. 40! At the 20! He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown! The Jaguars drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90.
Jaguars and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear it.
Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what
Yep.
works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again on second. Fits it through the middle. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars first down.
They look to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Titans 10-yard line.
Setting up to throw. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars pull out in front further. 13-zip. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than... Jaguars ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Finds him on the crossing route. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well...
Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll throw to start the drive. Quick slant, that's Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second and
Now looking to throw. That's more on the quick slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
that's good for the Jaguars.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got more once again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Throwing it again here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
To Jamison Williams.
He's dropping back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Dorian Williams.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Jaguars ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. They'll run here on first down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Looking to throw here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll throw. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Pass play now. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
For big yards on the right side. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. To throw here on first down. Delivers another one to Williams. And this one doesn't go far. Play the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Still sticking with the passing game.
29-yard line.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
I'll throw it.
Second and 6.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Put some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Option design here. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
They pitch it to him. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
9 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Jaguars ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Tootin on 1st and 10. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 1-yard line.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
He was brought down by
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And even though they just gave up a touchdown, Brock, it didn't put much of a dent in their sizable advantage. They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Handoff now from the gun. And he has this down to the 34. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Zone read, I'll give it to Tootin. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down to the 8-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, trying to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Yet another grab for Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on... The Jaguars ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. On the give, it's Tootin. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, give to Tootin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we
At
go.
the 20-yard line.
Viking 18. Check up.
Tootin with it. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And off to Tootin. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.